Hey guys, so today my second Ansel and Ivy ZZ was delivered. So if you saw my The Truth About Ordering Plants Online video, I ordered 3 large ZZs from 3 different online plant companies, Bloomscape, plants.com, and Ansel and Ivy. Unfortunately, the ZZ from Ansel and Ivy was dead on arrival, so they were kind enough to send me a replacement because I sent them an email within 24 hours showing photos of the plant that I received, and I'll show you some clips of what the plant looked like when I received it. And they got back to me very kindly and explained that they would send out a new ZZ. So here it is. I'm really, frankly, quite anxious to get this guy open. I'm a little bit worried that this one is going to be in not so great of a condition as well. So if you haven't had a chance to check out the original review that I did of those 3 companies, Bloomscape, Ansel and Ivy, and plants.com, I would really highly suggest that you check out that video first. This video is going to make a lot more sense, but ultimately this is my second sort of unboxing of an Ansel and Ivy ZZ. Thanks for checking out this video. I'm Tyler. If you like what you're seeing or you find this video to be useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, or better yet, you can subscribe to my channel. Now, I do understand in part the reason behind Ansel and Ivy wanting to know sooner rather than later if you had a problem with your plant once it gets to your house. That being said, the sort of 24-hour thing was a little bit buried on their website. It did take a little bit of work to kind of find that information. So, you know, I think when you compare it to some of the other online ordering websites, so for example, Bloomscape, they guarantee their plants for the first 30 days after they've been delivered. So there is quite a large discrepancy between that sort of 24 hours versus 30 days. That's a huge difference. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen if there's a problem with this second replacement, if the sort of 24-hour thing still applies to this plant. In my email communication with them, they did explain for me to hold on to the ceramic pot that I received initially. So I would imagine that this plant would be sans pot, without a pot, but that's just my guess. So let's find out. All right, so let's go ahead and get this opened. I'm really hoping that there is a nice, beautiful ZZ inside of this box, because it just makes me kind of sad to have a dead plant for no good reason, really. All right. So, nice and open. Alright, so this isn't the easiest to open, obviously. Lots of cardboard, but it seems very well packaged. I'm just going to throw this aside. Already I'm noticing some differences in this packaging from the original packaging. It looks like there's some sort of metallic, sort of reflective silvery paper on here. So let's go ahead and we can get that removed. All right, let's get rid of this. All right, lots of bubble wrap. Oh my God, guys, I don't know why my heart's beating so fast, but I really want this to be a really healthy, nice plant. I mean, The original cost to ordering this plant from Ansel and Ivy was $128. If you sort of go back and watch that other video, I explained that I ordered 3 large ZZ plants, and there was some huge discrepancies in the size of each of the ZZ plants that I received. The Ansel and Ivy one did seem like it was a lot smaller than the other ones, but already this is looking a lot bigger, so I feel like there may be hope. And you know, you don't really know where these plants are coming from. I tried ordering a plant from the Sill, and I believe they're located in New Jersey, and they wouldn't actually ship to my address here in Massachusetts. And I actually kind of think that's a good thing because, you know, you're keeping sort of the shipping distance down as much as possible. If that was the reason why they wouldn't ship to my area, I think that just makes generally sense. I don't know exactly where this plant was coming from, and I think a good analogy for this whole sort of ordering plants online, it's so similar to me to ordering groceries online. You know, sometimes you just want to pick out your own meat and veggies rather than have somebody pick those out for you. And I think ordering plants online is kind of the same. It does seem like you're paying quite a bit for shipping, and you just, you know, this might not be the one that I would have chosen had I gone to the nursery to pick it out myself. Anyways, let's get this finished and get it unwrapped. Sure, what's going on down here? Sorry, feeling a little limp. All right, guys, this is coming out. Oh my God. Wow. Yikes. So, this basically looks very similar, if not, you know, identical to the first one that I received. I really don't know what's going on here, what the problem is. Is it UPS? I don't know what this plant looked like before it started the shipping process, so I don't really know where things are going wrong. That being said, this is just not okay. So I'm just gonna finish unwrapping this, and so I'm not sure if you can see this from this angle, and I'll definitely get some more close-ups, but the stems are very damaged, and basically a lot of them are limp and hanging over. I'm kind of surprised because when I initially took this out, as you guys saw, it seemed nice and tall, and then all of a sudden I got this bubble wrap and everything off, and it just sort of plonks down to the side. So yeah. So my thinking was correct on the pot. It didn't come with the pot, so you know that makes sense. I've only paid for one ceramic pot. That being said, it's a little bit troubling to have paid $128, and now I have a pot with 2 plants that are, you know, not healthy plants. So I'm going to again send Ansel and Ivy some photos and you know, explain to them that what this guy looks like as I unboxed him and opened him up. And I'm really curious at this point what they're going to say. Again, I have no idea where this problem or problems are occurring. Is it during shipping? Is it because they are shipping this plant from further away, from a further away location relative to the other companies? If that's the case, I would really question why they would agree to ship this to me in the first place. So lots of questions, lots of unanswered questions really at the end of the day. So yeah, there it is. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sure a lot of Ansel and Ivy customers are more than happy with the plants they're receiving. Like I said, I have no clue at what point in this whole process is going wrong for me and this particular plant. But like I said, I'm going to reach out to them, and I don't know if they should just really be refunding me my money at this point in time, or refunding in some of my money because I have a pot. But yeah, this is just really kind of sad and unfortunate. Well, that's it for me. Miss you already. See you next Saturday.